Hi everyone, I'm back to do a third video for my Week in the Life album. It'll be for Wednesday and Thursday, so I'm currently up to Friday in my album. So these ones are the ones that I've already shown in my last two videos. I did print this one, so that wasn't in the last one. Did another lot of 6x8 photos printed for ready to go. So this is Wednesday, that's where we're up to. So this was the view, lovely autumn day we had on Wednesday, and all the trees are changing colour, and it's just taken from me sitting inside the car. The boys were I have two little boys, Flynn is 2 and Reed is 1, so we sat in the car and had lunch rather than get out and play because they would run off and I wouldn't get any food in them. So that was the start for Wednesday, and I still need to print out some larger photos, as you can see. So I've just left post-it notes for myself. I do a whole big collection, so I'll do it over a couple of days rather than just going and print 1 or 2 off. I'm about 15 minutes from my local shop to print photos, so yeah, I always just leave a note and do a big bulk order. So my morning tea, this is my lovely tea for 1 pot that my mum got in Thailand for me a week and a half ago. So I've been loving having my morning tea in that, and I use the Ali Edwards word phrases, embracing my story, and I use the big chipboard tea there. I wasn't sure what I wanted to put there. I decided there was a morning picture of me that I didn't originally have in it, and it's just a really bad morning photo. But that's real life, and I want to add that in this album. That's what we're supposed to be documenting. It's the idea of it. So this is the Wednesday morning. Got my card like every other day. This one says Wednesday. And this is me having my tea in front of the computer, checking things. I've only just started this YouTube channel, so I was having a look, seeing if anyone had watched any videos. And these are my son playing, mucking around, giggling away. And then I just journaled about it and said that it's laughs and giggles all morning these days. It always makes Stu and I smile. They're too precious. These are the little memories I want to remember. Yeah, so it's bits and pieces like that that I really want to remember in comparison to when I'm doing Week in the Life in a year or 2 when they're going to be grown up. It's going to be amazing. I love it. So this is me changing my son Flynn, and this is Reed. He's got 4 teeth, so 2 at the front, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and you can see where he's got little teeth marks in his cot. So I've said that he has 4 teeth, and we often find him biting things like this, and this morning it was his bed. His gums are hurting because he's got more teeth coming through. And then I'm struggling to get up and ready every morning to get all of us breakfast, then all the boys dressed, me dressed, socks and shoes on, get in the car and go. I like to go out early with the boys, and it doesn't sound like that. Sorry, that's my son calling for me. So this is one of the journaling cards, and it says no day like today, and then I've just said what I was doing. We get paid every fortnight, so 1 week's usually busier than the other, and this was our busier week. So I've just explained all that. And then on this side, I've got got some brand new washi come actually, and they're all love hearts. I love it. So I've used the Wednesday chipboard, wood veneer, sorry, here. And I've used the Posh Simple Stories paper just to highlight some coffee cozies that I'd made. Because it's getting colder, autumn, winter, I've had a few more sales for some knitted and crocheted things on my Facebook group, which I'm ecstatic about. I'm so happy that it's taking off. So this is what this journaling is all about in here. And then we do groceries that time of the week. So I've just taken a photo of how I bring my groceries in every week. On this side is me loading them from the shop. I'm going to put 2 photos here of me and my kids playing with my friend Amanda. She's just had her second little boy, Oliver, and he's absolutely gorgeous, and we went and visited him in the morning before we went into groceries. but I didn't get the photos on my phone, so they are on Amanda's phone, so I've just got to wait for her to send those through to me. And then this is what my husband's doing this week. He is doing projects through the RFS, and he organised all this concreting, and he was really excited that it all came together. So much hard work, and it's finally just paying off for him. So then I've described what everyone's done in the morning, afternoon and evening journaling card as well. This one, I made my own filler card, and that's from the Posh Simple Stories kit as well, the little cut apart, but the grey strip is the tear apart, and that says today's details. That is what we got in the kit from Ali Edwards. And then, because I had I bought an extra packet of these page protectors with the two for the 6x8. I actually chopped one in half. I had 2 photos. So I've got one of my husband looking through my Project Life album. First time he's actually reached for it himself without me prompting him. It was a bit dodgy because it was at night, so it was dark, so I turned it black and white and you can see it, but it makes it stand out as well. And then just a picture of us looking at the camera laying in bed. It's good night. The backing paper is the Posh Simple Stories kit, but these ones here are from the Ali Edwards Tear Apart page. And then I've got Thursday. So Thursday was foggy and it was starting to get really cold. It's almost like winter. We live in Marulan. It's a rural town in New South Wales. And it's my son calling for toast. He wants toast, so I can hear him calling for toast. Yes, we live in Marulan and it's cold. It seems to be hot or cold. There's no autumn or spring really. So this is the fog rolling in the morning. It's taken about 6 o'clock. My kids are up every morning at 5, so we're up fairly early. So another note for a photo to print. This is our morning, my husband with our little one Reed, and then that's the album there that I was actually working on. So I was working on my week in the life on Thursday. That's another photo from our hedge into our backyard with the fog. And then when I left on Thursday, we had to go get my husband's birthday present from Bunnings. He wanted to get a drill and a battery for the drill because it's cordless and a few other bits and pieces. So we went out and we were all set to go, and I put everyone in the car and I backed out into our gas meter reader. The poor lady, she was out reading meters and her car was parked half on the road, half on the side, and I knew it was there, but I didn't leave enough space, gap. I was paying attention to the kids and everything else, and I backed into her. I drive a ute, I drive a Mitsubishi Triton, so I had nothing. There's this tiny little scrape and it's nothing, but her car, I had the back light ended up getting smashed. Not the light bulbs, just the light cover got smashed. So I had a horrible start to the day, but I got recorded in my week in the life. And that is what my journaling is all about. And then I had to treat myself then and have a brandy snap. I just couldn't not. So there's that. And then I cried and I ate my brandy snap and it was all better. So yeah, that's my son's having a drink and something to eat in the car. And then we went into Bunnings, and then I've just said that I had my brandy snap was medicine after my accident, but still went to Bunnings for Stu's birthday present. Boys love Bunnings. Then I went to Salvo's for some bargains. And that's where I found my new dining table. So we went to the op shop. I've been keeping an eye out for a large dining table. I want to do an eclectic dining table setting. And I found this awesome old hardwood table, and I brought it home in the back of the ute. I had to go the long way home, not down the freeway, because I was worried because I tied it down myself. And there it is in the shop with a couple of tables on top. I got it for $50, and I've already taken off the stain on the top and I've stained it darker. I'm going to do white on the legs and a darker wood stain. So I've just described that on some journaling up here. I used some washi, Studio Calico washi, I think that was. This little pocket is a 4x4 insert. I think they're Snap Simple Stories brand. I had them in my stash. but I just used the washi tape because there was a bit of adhesive down it, so that just disguises that. And then my veggie patch, we had turned it over the week before, so we were ready to go for our winter veggies. I like to grow some from seedlings and then others from seeds. So these are the two I'm going for seeds this year, cauliflower and broccoli. I put them in an old egg carton and scatter the seeds along both sides. Wait for them to pop up inside, and then they can sit outside in our sort of undercover area for a couple of days and get really strong and sturdy, and then we put them in our massive veggie patch. But then I've also said what I've put in. So my veggie patch has cauliflower, leeks, broccoli, celery, broad beans and wombok. These are the two things that aren't in there yet, but everything else is already planted in there and going really, really well. I'm so excited. We're going to be really fruitful this year in our veggie patch through winter. We've worked on it really hard over the last year, so should be good. And these are my husband's birthday presents wrapped in his favourite Star Wars wrapping paper. He knew what he was getting, but because the boys are little, I still want it to be a surprise. So I wrapped them up and I left them out, but he knew they were probably out for 3 days before he got to unwrap them, but that was fine. It was a good surprise for him either way. We did add in a few extra things that he didn't know about. And this is my son, Flint. We've been trying to sort of semi-potty train. I don't want to rush him. I've been told with boys that if you push them too much, they take a major step backwards and they don't want to potty train at all. So see how we go. But yes, that was me asking him if he wanted to go to the toilet, and he said no. And then all of a sudden, 10 o'clock at night, he doesn't want to sleep, and he's like, yes, I'll try now. So he sat down and tried. Nothing happened, but we got a photo of it anyway. This is what's happening around here. So I haven't done Friday. I've just printed this one. When I printed Wednesday and Thursdays, I picked Friday, which is our dog Frank. Now, Frank is a pug cross. Now, he's crossed with another dog, which was a Shih Tzu cross Maltese. So I call him my schmug. He's my schmug. So that's Frank. He was laying in his bed. He'd come in, it was cold, it wasn't night, and he was ruffling around. He loves playing in this bed. So yeah, that was a really good photo of him. We have a couple of animals. We have a cat, Sylvester. We have Frank, and we have another kitten. Frank we got off friends of ours, knew a few people who were selling just puppies their dogs had, so that was great. But our cat Sylvester we saved from the pound, and then we saved another cat on a buy swap sell this weekend at the end of my week in the life. My husband saw that one of his friends he went to school with, they needed to rehome a kitten, 4-month-old kitten, so we got her. So she'll be featured in the end of the album. But that is it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Please let me know if you are. If there's anything in particular you'd like to ask me, feel free to leave it in down the bottom where the comments are. And yeah, thumbs up if you do like the videos, please. And enjoy watching the last few. Thank you. Bye.